did that certified survey map, they dedicated it right away. So now they have a record of it. That's the normal way this would occur. And at that time, if that was known that that was a public road, if anybody knew it was a public road, they would have showed it as town road. They didn't. So that's why Greg was, saying, well, I'm gonna have to plow this first part anyway, and I'm not gonna back out to Highway 20, so I'm gonna go to the end and turn around those driveways and come back out.
Right.
So that's what he did. So, I'll make a motion that we authorize Attorney Mills to review all the documentation on Weber Lane and give advice back to the town here to make sure that we're clear that this is indeed a town road.
That's second.
Joe?
Yes, sir.
Steve Reisinger, W1137 Beulah Lane. Why is this coming up now? If this is, how long has this been going on? I just wanna know why we're spending this much time on something that, if it was a public road, what's the issue? Or if it was a private road, what's the issue?
Well, the
Snow
issue,
plowing charge.
Well, okay, but why is this coming up now in 2021?
Fred Kamik lives at the end of the Weber Lane,
Yes,
and he was gonna be dividing off a piece of his land for, I believe, his son,
okay,
the Air Force kid that just came back.
all right,
And when he went to the county and had discussions with them, he said, no more driveways on this road. It's a private road and it's narrow, blah, 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 blah. So then that got to the.
okay,
to the-
all right.
Yeah, so
Okay,
actually it's a good thing that it's finally resolved. So by the
Yeah.
way, I think there was 9 people that had a $35 assessment,
8 or 9.
8 or 9.
Okay.
Those people will be getting that
Yeah.
refunded
Okay.
back to them.
I
Yes,
just- we-
Jim
Yes,
agrees.
they pay it.
It seems like we're having a lot of issues with private roads. Private, public,
You know what? I told you I was looking at these records for
Yeah.
30 years.
did I give you credit for going
There's
through
a
all
whole
that?
pile of them, that's how it occurred,
Yeah,
okay? If it
Okay.
didn't occur with the subdivision plat,
yeah,
then, and there's a lot of private roads on the lake. Oh, there's-
yeah, oh,
okay?
yeah,
And this came up because of that request about, dividing that up.
okay,
So, and I did let them know that, the people that were, because I came out, I was measuring the road to see how wide it was and whatever. And a couple of them came out and I stopped at the Kameks and they recalled this advice they got from Pat Hudak in 1990. At that time, Pat wasn't the attorney for the town. But that letter went to Kameks and Hagedorns. That's the first house on the left when you go up that driveway, up the road. And Mr. Hudak said he confirmed with the town. He doesn't say who he talked to, but he confirmed with the town, so we don't know who he talked to. But the letter states that snow plowing is not being charged to the property owners, and the town apparently had been maintaining that road for some time.
so they've been getting it for free for all these years.
Yeah.
Okay, that's, again, I'm just,
Yeah, and again, it's kind of weird on how
They
this
tried to
stuff
make it a
occurs.
town road on top of it for the last how many years, so you're just saying putting all the puzzle pieces together over the years.
yes,
Yeah, and, I don't know how it fell between the cracks, but it's fixed now. I think.
Okay.
As soon as Jim gets to look at it, I got enough evidence for you, that's for sure.
You need to vote now.
Okay, that was a motion and a second, no further discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, aye. All right, resolution 2021-01, updating back charges.
Resolution 2021-01, updating chargeback rates for the town of East Troy. Whereas the town of East Troy has in place an ordinance permitting the town board to adjust on an annual basis chargeback rates to reflect the actual cost incurred by the town of East Troy in participating in public projects or other works where requested. Now therefore by the town of East Troy, Walworth County, Wisconsin, that the following chargeback rates shall apply for the year 2021. DPW level 2 regularly hourly rate 56.56. DPW level 2 overtime hourly rate 81.16. DPW level 1 regular hourly rate 44.31. DPW level 1 overtime hourly rate $65.02. Administrative level 1 benefit employee $32.05. Administrative level 2 benefit employee $35.03. Administrative level 3 benefit employee $43.87. This resolution ratifies the action of the town board at the January town board meeting such that these rates shall apply for the entire year 2021.
I move that we approve resolution 2021-01, updating chargeback rates.
All right, we have a motion and a second, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Anyone? And you will date this and put the 3-0. All right, we're getting there, folks. Attorney's report.
The first item is an authorization to review and update the pier ordinance definitions. Our definition of a mooring has been questioned since about 2012, when Darren at the county was wondering why our definition didn't match with the statutory definition. Well, when we last did our pier ordinance revision in 2005, the definition of mooring included pier and a whole list of other items.
Anchorage, wharf.
Correct. Now a mooring is defined as basically the mooring buoy and the chains that come down from it. So there's language in the ordinance as it is that says with every statutory update, it's intended to update our version of the ordinance. But the definitions really have not been reviewed since that ordinance was drafted in 2005. And I'm not asking to redo the pier ordinance, but I want to go through and make sure that our definitions section matches what the current definitions are. And I think that'll clear up some confusion.
I authorize Attorney Mills to review and update the pier ordinance definitions.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
The second item is an ordinance, if I could take one pass. It's ordinance 2020-1, an ordinance amending section 10.10.010 sub 1A and 10.10.010 sub 1B, the Town of East Troy Municipal Code. It reads, the Town Board of the Town of East Troy, Walworth County, Wisconsin, does hereby ordain as follows. 1, that section 10.10.010 sub 1A is amended to remove the following from the 45-mile-per-hour speed limit. Delete the entirety of Hillburn Mill Road. 2, that section 10.10.010 sub 1B is amended to add the following to the 35-mile-per-hour speed limit. Add, and then in parentheses, the entirety of Hillburn Mill Road. 3, that section 10.10.010 sub 1A and sub 1B are amended with the authority granted in section 349.11 sub 1 and sub 3 sub C, that's other Wisconsin statutes. The speed reduction found in this ordinance is based upon a speed study showing that the 85th percentile speed on Hillburn Mill Road was 36.5 miles per hour. Said speed reduction is also based upon requests from town residents to reduce the speed limit on this town road. 4, all italicized language is new. Any section of this ordinance not modified by italicized language or identified for deletion remains unchanged. 5, this ordinance shall become effective upon its passage and publication as provided by law. Dated the 11th day of January.
I move we approve ordinance number, I move that we waive the second reading.
A second.
We have a motion and a second to waive the second reading of ordinance 2021-1. On the motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Now, I move we approve ordinance number 2021-1, an ordinance amending sections 10.10.010 sub 1A and .10.010 sub 1B of the Town of East Troy's Municipal Code.
There's a motion and second to approve ordinance 2021-1. Any further discussion, questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Carried. Sign that. All right, licenses and special events.
I have an operator's license for Maggie Donegan for Louisville Dockside. Good kid. Nothing on her record, and she did provide her register certificate.
I move that we approve Maggie Donegan's, operator's license for Louisville Dockside.
All right, we have a motion and second to approve the operator's license. On the motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
And we have a special event permit for the Lake Erie Yacht Club, for their regatta, which is scheduled for July 31st to August 3rd. The chief has reviewed and signed off.
I move that we approve the Lake Beulah Yacht Club Sailing Regatta from 7/31 to 8/31/2021.
On the motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. All right, special and pending meeting.
On Thursday, the 23rd, as far as I know, at 6 o'clock is the Tri-Troy Zoom meeting.
6 o'clock.
I think that's gonna be 7, but did you see it in here, how I changed that? We usually have that one at 7, and if we had our,
Thought we did.
president and the other chairman.
From the
meet,
reading the
before.
email trail today, I thought something started at 6. So,
Let's leave it at
but
that.
once
I'll
an
forward
agenda,
it.
once an agenda is, I'll forward the agenda with the details for the Zoom meeting and also post it on the.
January 23rd,
21st.
21st, sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have the ballots out for the spring primary on January 26th. February 3rd and 17th are, the next planning commission meetings. The next town board meeting is February 8th. The spring primary is February 16th. And I think that's it.
Is there anything special you have to do with workers on that one, or just normal, whatever you do?
Oh, I won't, like, for November, when we have the 3 assembly districts, I have 3 sets of everybody. This will be a normal 5 or 7 people. I'm not sure. I'm not estimating a good turnout, right, guys? Everybody's gonna come out, so.
10 on the ballot, you would think.
Okay, there's nothing, statewide, countywide, nothing else?
Actually, it's not confirmed yet, because the state has it, but there could be a statewide primary for superintendent of public instruction. That means everybody in the entire state will have a primary.
Okay, we're just gonna pay some bills here. Watch this up again, but I make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
14.
You guys are underscore. Hour 45.
I just got a quick question, not sure if you guys, as far as the well page,
The second driveway coming on the other side there,
I'm just wondering
we'll
about,
make the turn, there's a left.
I'm just wondering about like capacity, and I don't know if, you know, if the same size site, let's say.
It's so hard to tell there over there.
Is that just a little bigger?
You've been doing good?
Or do you need a bigger?
Pump pressure and pump.
I drive by it here.
I'm just asking for. Yeah, just, if we're paying for something, I'm just wondering if that's something.
Get out of here.
I just dealt with this file.
Yeah.
Oh, there was nice.
Oh, yeah, no, I did one that long ago. I know how it goes, yeah, I was just curious if that would make a difference, but.
Yeah, there's been nothing oversized about it, just basically replace all the time. They're really good for whatever.
Sounds good, thank you.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I have.
I do have one thing.
Yeah.
Incorporate that thought. Yeah, basically, another way they're becoming village force.
Yeah, I'll call you.
Graduating
Tomorrow, good day to Sawyer, and then
Probably
I'll
gonna
call
talk to attorney Mel,
So.
maybe
how much are transferring.
Don't have.
give you a.
Call me
Probably
either
have something that you can maybe.
or call me like.
You leave at 4?
Yeah, we can talk. More just a conversation.
Perfect. Surrounding villages.
Yeah.
So that,
Money is,
along this timeline, you start running.
it's an internal thing.
That's why.
This is the first.